and I'm here to do your reading as well today. I just did Taurus earlier, and when I did a short earlier, I had that song come into my spirit, Keep the Wolves Away by Uncle Lucius. And when I started meditating on your energy, I'm hearing that song again. So I don't know if you feel like you're trying to keep the wolves away too, or what. I can't remember at the moment if Taurus was dealing with the Gemini or what, but I don't know. Let's look at the reading and see what happens. I'm Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe. If you're new to my channel and you like my readings, please like, share, and subscribe and ring the notification bell so you know when I post new content. You can check out my shorts if you want a quick version of what I do. I go more in depth on these. I also offer personal readings. They're $35. You can book those. All the information will be in below this video or in the About section. All right. So let's see what's going on with our Gemini collective. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. I just saw the journey card. You guys might be getting ready to travel and go somewhere. It's on the bottom of the deck. See? Going toward the sunlight, crossing the bridge, maybe over some water, possibly. There's some jealousy involved too. I got that card as well in the Taurus energy. Don't know. Let's see what's for Gemini, angels, ancestors, guides, and spirits. Any messages for Gemini? Any messages for a Gemini collective? Attachment. You may have attachments of some kind to someone, person, place, or thing. Doesn't have to be someone necessarily. I think the mosquitoes are biting me. I've been out here too long. Anyway, attachments can be good or bad, but notice in this depiction, they're taking off a mask. So it's maybe something that we can't necessarily be ourselves around. That happens often in some ways, you just got to be careful about that. All right, so it's also the number 5 card. That's an in-between space. We're always trying to get to the 10. And if we've got attachments, then it can keep us from going on forward movement, especially if what we're attached to isn't meant to be on our path going forward. What else? For Gemini. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. Financial constraints. So money may be an issue right now. This is also the 4 card. It's keep in mind, if you grasp onto things and you hold on to them with attachments, it keeps you from manifesting more into your life, the things that you deserve or that you need. So financial constraints could be self-inflicted or it could be inflicted by others. Sometimes attachments to others can drain you of your resources and cause issues as well. So financial constraints definitely on the table here. And at the bottom, the woman holding the coin in the reverse. That's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But that means something's upside down in that manner. So this might be a financial read for you. Let's see. I try to focus on love and relationships, but we'll go from there. Let's see what's going on with our Gemini collective. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. For the highest good for their relationships in love and things like that for our Gemini collective. Show me Gemini, spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for Gemini's highest good. What does Gemini most need to know right now for healing in relationships? Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for Gemini. That's at the bottom for Gemini. Okay. In your mind's eye, in your third eye, your intuition is really opening up, especially about something new. Or you may be newly opening up to intuition, understanding the emotions that go around it and how it works for you. With that ace being there, I don't know why I get the feeling like it's a new experience with intuition, or maybe spiritual gifts opening up a new way of seeing where you haven't been able to see previously, possibly in the past. I'm trying to get to where you guys can see the cards a little better. There we go. What's crossing that energy for Gemini? Oh, yeah. This might be wearing you out, Gemini. What's going on with this? Let's do it this way. This really might be wearing you out because this is the Ace of Swords. So that's the truth, but that's coming from high above. There's a similarity in these two cards, these aces. This is knowledge that comes from a higher perspective, from your higher self, or from spirit, angels, ancestors, and your guides. This is not outside energy that comes in when this combination comes apart. There is a fight here between the information coming in and recognizing the truth. We even have our eyes shut to both of those. We don't want to look at that. I don't feel an angst here, but there may be a little bit of avoidance in it when I see the eyes shut like that in this combo. All right. So let's go forward and see what else it says. Show me the recent past for Gemini. Oh my gosh. I am telling you. You guys are receiving, the information is flooding in big time. This is Pisces in the recent past. Somebody's hiding something. There is a big energy of hiding things. It's come out in the shorts. I think something yesterday had something like that. There is something hidden. There's something you can't see, or somebody's not showing their full hand here. High Priestess, that's a graduation. I want you to look at the similarities of all three of these cards. There's 72 cards in this deck. Look at them. Okay, this is from the past. High Priestess. Okay, information. Look how much information is coming down in this one. All right, so you get flooded with this information. It might have been in your sleep or just an overwhelming emotion about it, and you could feel it radiating through your body. Now it's stuck here in your mind's eye with the wands. It's creating a passion because of this information. We're passionate about it, like it means a lot to us. But at the same time, we can see the truth too. There are things that happen in this life that you cannot unsee. And once you see them, you cannot unsee. All right. What's in our hopes and dreams section for that? We're thinking about a lot where we did not make a judgment at all. We think about it in our dreams, just like it's showing up here. I'm not seeing anything about financial constraints down here. It may turn into that, but you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn feminine who ain't acting right. And just below that was air energy. That might be you, the thinking woman. There is victory on the other side of that, though. Just saying. All right, what's in our fear position here? What do we fear here? The boat on me. We may fear that we may not get a celebration or that we may not receive enough funds. There's that financial constraint problem. There's the financial issue that's in the reverse. What's in the near future here? Why is that here? Sorry I got silent on that. I wanted to take a look and see how this was coming out, because I didn't want to jump the gun on the way I was reading it. But up here in this part, so we're waiting, kind of, not necessarily waiting with angst, um, but in our minds, which shows up over here too. There's a feeling of being trapped. We don't have a lot of confidence around this at all, but yet we don't really feel like we per se have had anything to go down the drain. There may be something about a Leo that has. We also could be feeling in this place that we just keep waiting on our happiness that never seems to come. And as an outside influence, we're walking away from 8 cups. That's leaving things behind that does not serve us. But it's a very, very slow lead into the future. We're very much going to defend that at all costs. The problem is our Empress energy is in reverse. Aries, Taurus, or Libra. All right, so that means we should be able to produce, we should be able to handle what it is, the mother energy, the wife energy, but we can't for some reason. And the reason why I look at it that way is because of the Page of Pentacles that comes next, which is like the smallest opportunity. So that may let up a little bit, but there's a new idea that cannot be like brought into this position here, and there's no celebration around this, and it's gonna feel like there's no justice here, and there may be some money lost or some kind of stability, which makes sense why these two came out. So it's masculine and feminine earth energy in the balance. That's where the lesson is, though. See this 10 of Wands, it completes it. There's a Sagittarian that is not cool. They don't have any patience at all, and they're not going to be healing. And there's something else about a younger water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Sitting here waiting for someone, and they're losing strength in this situation. But there is an equal give and take here, and it will eventually calm down. That may be the travel, the vacation that's needed, or something, where I got the Journey in the shuffle earlier. Yeah, don't feel bad about that. Don't. There's an air energy. It's like you're not receiving the truth, or just don't tell the information that you know about it. It's more of your advice. Don't tell about whatever this happiness is, or don't even share the fact that maybe it feels a little negative, because in the near future there'll be a leap of faith. Notice that purple amethyst right there. If there's anybody dealing with lack of sobriety, something like that, they're going to take a leap of faith. They're going to plunge. The sobriety comes in there if that's an issue. But watch about making plans, but don't let it keep you up at night. You can manifest that Gemini energy, Virgo, here, a new opportunity. It may feel like, hey, that'll happen when the pigs fly, but right here it is. That's the new thing, right on top of it. So I wouldn't be too afraid with that, Gemini, at all, because I think that it will come out in the long run, but it's not going to be an easy battle, and it's going to be a slow build. But hey, things that build slow are more dependable a lot of times, because get rich quick schemes, they never happen well for us, right? So let's see if we can get you some advice. A little bit of advice here for Gemini. Advice for a Gemini collective with this significant. Why is this attachment here first? I want to know why that... Virgo. We may have an attachment to knowing what the plan is all the time. You can't always see what's up ahead. I can tell you, I don't predict the future. Tarot don't predict the future. That's a misconception. It's been long had. What happens is I can tell you kind of what might be going on, but the free will of others is what detects the future. What you do and what they do. So, but you can't know everything. If you have an attachment to what the plan is all the time, then you're trying to see what the outcome is, or you're trying to manipulate the outcome. And that is something that might need to be looked at. Plans are good if it only involves you, but knowing what somebody else's plan is or having an attachment to that plan, you have to be malleable, So Virgo tells us that, sure, you can make plans, but everything's not always going to go to plan. What else? Yep, that comes up when I know that the truth's coming out. The truth is coming out. The Ace of Swords is here. There's that Capricorn card, defeated. All right, dropping toxic attachments. That's that card right there. By not walking away and staying the course, maybe somebody in this scenario has been a runner, or they run away from the hard stuff. Show me the financial constraints. That comes from ineffective manifestations right there. That's what happens with that. Anything else? Make sure you get plenty of rest. Lay the sword down. If you feel like you've been fighting, stuff like that, you got to go with the flow. Kind of just flow with the water instead of going against the grain. Stop trying to show love where it's not coming back to you. Overgiving can put yourself in financial constraints and leave you upside down. So you want to make a better plan about it for victory. What you don't see coming is this Ace of Cups. Believe it or not, love will come after you anyway. You don't have to buy. I'm hearing that song. Can't buy me love. Love. Yeah. No, you can't buy love. Love exists either way. All right? Yeah. No more non-committal energy here. And over here on the Leo, in the direction of Leo, and that place that is all bound up over here, that's where the money loss is. Or somebody could be in jail. There is a lie about a Taurus energy or about the house. A complete lie. Somebody's waiting and they don't want to hold this information anymore because they feel like they've lost a lot of money and that there is no healing, and they want these swords to fall out of the heart. There's a fear around allowing the tower to go ahead and crash and burn so that the sun can go in the upright, because it's in the reverse over here. That's Leo energy. Or going toward whatever makes us happy. Yeah, we got to drop our defenses about that and work better with others. Either you or the person you're dealing with. And you may receive a message about that, and there may be a new partnership coming up. All right? So, I know that was a little bit of a short one, Gemini, but I'm going to have to wrap things up and move forward. And thank you for coming to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe if you didn't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I post new content. Until next time, love and light to you and yours.